Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a Ram 1500 Limited Night Edition. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Dodge Ram here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 5.7 liter Hemi V8 that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 18 around town and then 22 on the highway, with power outputs being 395 horsepower and then 410 pound-feet of torque. Now, before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see we've got the venting there on either side, and then we've got our 1500 Hemi e-Torque badge all blacked out. And speaking of blacked out, look at the headlight bezel, and then the grille is also blacked out. We've got this body painted bumper here with fog lights, tow hooks, and parking sensors. And putting it all together, I definitely prefer this look with the Limited compared to the standard look because I like the blacked out look. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 285, 45, 22 in the front and over in the rear. You can see with the wheels metallic gray for the coloration. And then we also have these really nice body painted fender flares. You got the Ram logo, mirror caps are blacked out, door handles also blacked out. So when you put it all together, the blacked out elements in contrast to the blue create a really nice effect. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function, tailgate drop down. We've got this for the air suspension to lower it. We've got a remote start function and then the Limited logo on the back. Now we do have LED lights with this particular bed. You guys can see we also have bed liner from the factory. And then this one has the soft trifold tonneau cover from the factory as well. And then when you're all done, plop. Got these nice LED taillights with the center cap blacked out, and then all of our badges here also blacked out. Blacked out exhaust tips here, and then we've got parking sensors as well. So finishing things up, let me know what you guys think about the looks here on the Night Edition Limited. Now taking a look at the door panel, you can see soft touch here at the top. You got the wood trim, the embroidery, and then more soft touch down below with all of the stitching. And then plenty of storage. We also have power side steps. Really nice piping and stitching on the seats. Also some embroidery, perforated all down the center as well. And then you got under seat storage with the flat loading floor. And then we of course have Ram's ice buckets. And this one has the reclining seats. Legroom back here is fantastic. You've got a little storage pocket there, more embroidery. And then we got wood trim there. Down below, we've got heated and ventilated seats, USBs. You've got a power outlet as well. And then header back here, it's good. Now taking a look at the front door panel. Again, you guys can see here with the stitching and the padding, and then also down below with the wood trim, the embroidery, and then more stitching and padding. We've got all of our window controls. Front two are automatic. You got your mirror adjustments, memory seats. We also have blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then with this truck, payload capacity is 1,240 pounds. More piping there at the headrest, and then just perforated all down the center portion. Got our adjustments here on the side, and then pedal adjustment down below, parking brake. Got our light controls with the fog light and the cargo light. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, we've got really nice trim all around, stitching there in the center. We got some wood trim here at the bottom. Radio controls on the back. We also have our cruise control, adaptive cruise control, gear limiter here on the front, controls for the center stack, and then your regular turn signal windshield wiper stock. This has the full digital gauge cluster here in the center, which is cool. You can switch between digital view and analog view. I think that looks great. And then speaking of tech, we also have a heads-up display. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. Kind of. Now this does also come with a 360 camera system. Pretty good system. You can see out of every single angle pretty much. And resolution's solid, just a smaller screen view. But anyways, we've got the 12-inch display. So we'll start at the bottom, go up. We've got parking sensors here at the bottom, tow haul mode, stability control, that's for the air suspension, your trailer brake controls, shortcut bar here for the screen itself. Responds relatively quickly. Heated and ventilated seats, as you can see with the screen. And then we've got analog controls for the radio, climate controls on either side as well. You get your lane departure here, parking assist, 12 volt there at the top. And then I guess while we're back up top, you guys can see the dash here with the trim, and then you got the wood trim down below. And then Limited there on the glove box, which, yeah, got the double glove box set up. Now we of course also have the dial shifter here for the 8-speed automatic. Now it's got our 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low, and then your auto stop start. Limited here at the center console, and Yeah, pretty cool. It does slide backwards and forwards. So you got tons of storage here in the back, also in the front, and then within the center console itself. Nice wood trim. And then notice wireless phone charging pad, full outlet, USBs. And then at the very top, we got our camera rear view mirror. We also have power sliding rear window. And then a panoramic sunroof. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2024 Ram 1500 Limited, 69,000 base MSRP. Got some options on this, including the Night Edition package, which is $4,200, 83,170. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, and hoping you can see the heads-up display. Both mirrors, just do a blind spot monitoring. And throughout the rest of the rear. And let us set off. So first off, seats are comfortable. Turn on the AC function here. Smooth. I just drove a Limited Elite yesterday, and it kind of brought up some interesting points for me. So the Limited Elite obviously has the suede headliner, but Ram, I've talked about this, Ram changed the material on the dash here for the regular Limited. The Limited Elite still has like a leather dash. This doesn't feel like leather. I don't know what it's probably some synthetic material, something. But yeah, it's very interesting that you have to go Limited Elite now just to get the leather dash. But I'm sure that the reason, I mean, obviously there's always, you know, cost cutting, so manufacturers can make more money. But I'm sure part of the reason is maybe this holds up better over time rather than leather. Because, you know, real leather can hold up well over time, but also it takes a lot of work, and most people don't do that work. So, yeah, kind of an interesting thing. But anyways, I mean, smooth so far. Obviously, we got the four-corner air suspension, which helps out quite substantially with ride quality. I mean, also, I mean, the interior, it's quiet. I like the overall insulation here. Good response out of the 5.7 Hemi. It's just smooth. It's one of the things I really like about Rams, and especially with the air suspension, it helps out quite substantially. I mean, this is one of the few vehicles with, like, outside of, you know, full-on luxury cars like, you know, higher-end Mercedes and stuff, that with 22-inch wheels actually is comfortable, rides well. It's impressive. The other thing that's impressive is how well this drives in terms of modern standards, considering the fact that this truck's getting old at this point. Like, this version of the Ram has been out for quite some time now. Get on it a little bit here. Good torque. So that's a big plus. Yeah, I like the overall, I mean, again, it still feels, even though the dash is no longer leather, it still feels like a luxury truck. Get on it here. Yeah, good power out of the Hemi. Good power out of the Hemi. I love how we have that, sorry, this is random, but that billboard's like 5.5% CDs, and then that banner is like 1.9% financing. I love it. Anyways, yeah, I think this looks cool on the outside. It drives well. It's kind of an interesting situation. I mean, there's some improvements, right, with some of the tech, but then also I don't know if I would, that person doesn't know what they're doing. I don't know if I would call some of the interior changes to this improvements. Maybe some of you like the fact that this is not leather anymore, so that it's, again, it's gonna be like, you don't have to, there's not as much maintenance basically. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on the Limited Night Edition. This is still my favorite package on the Limited, but yeah, let me know what you guys think.